Uh, I thought just for a second ago, I thought, oh, I bet she's getting the book.
Yeah, yeah. And I gave it to my daughter to read. And when, you sent me the session, I said, can I have the copy back? So it was sitting on my coffee table and I forgot to bring
Oh,
it. So I
oh,
thought, I loved it. I loved it.
oh, great. Wonderful. Thank you. Yeah. And how do you pronounce your name?
Jaymini.
Jaymini. Yeah.
Yes.
I had it almost right. It's fun. So why don't you tell me a little bit of maybe the first thing you'd like help with?
Um, and it's to do with food and weight. I find that over the years, I've done so many diets, that I have so much judgment over food. And in my own spiritual journey, like 4 years ago, I had a lot of success with keto and intermittent fasting. And I still haven't gained back everything. I'm still maintaining. And I figured out, because the wobble in my vibration for the last few years was when the first time I lost the weight, I was, active in the sense that doing other things and joyful, and my vibration was high. And then I found keto intermittent fasting. It was fun, joyful, easy, and the weight just peeled off. Then I went for my niece's wedding in Bali, and I got a lot of validation about, oh, you look so good, because I'd always been the fat girl in the house, and now my sisters were bigger than me. So this fear set in. I had gained a little bit of weight when I came back. And then from there, the big aha I had a few weeks ago was I've been operating from fear mode and pushing against the scale and resistance. And so, of course, I'm attracting more of that. But beyond that, I've been attracted to this idea that, and which is kind of a little bit of what you subscribe, that you can pretty much eat whatever you want, and that's where I'm kind of stumbling, where there's a fear, because I have so much judgment over the years about food, is that if I just let it go completely, which is my heart tells me what I need to do, that I'll go back to being fat girl.
Yeah. Well, that whole thing about you can eat whatever you want is interesting because Abraham says it's about your beliefs as well. If you believe you can eat whatever you want and not gain weight, if you believe that, I have
Yeah,
not personally, and I'm not ashamed to admit it, elevated my consciousness to that level
yeah, yeah,
yet. And so I work with my belief. I have interviewed someone recently who pretty much, Karina, elevated to that level where she has that belief. But yeah, I'm not there. If I have a belief that if I eat everything I want at whatever time I want late at night, I have a belief that if I eat late at night, my thighs and my butt will be bigger in the morning. I mean, I just have that belief. Yes, one day, right? So you can relate.
yeah.
So it's okay to, and not only is it okay, it's really recommended that we work with our beliefs, knowing that we can transform our beliefs over time as well. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think a lot of people feel almost like a failure because they're not able to reach that level of belief.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're not failures. We're simply doing
On a journey.
we're on a journey. It's an unfolding, and I mean the formula is the law of attraction to work with your beliefs. That's the path of least resistance.
Yeah.
So you were excited about keto and intermittent fasting, and you had a belief that it would be easy and fast, and it was. Yeah. So good. So what would you say is the main frustration right now? You want to eat whatever you want, and you want to get to that level. You want to transform your belief about that. What is the main frustration or the main wobble in your vibration right now?
Um, it's the constant trying to get back to that place I was, you know, the keto where it was easy. And like I said a few weeks ago, when I had that sort of aha moment, and I did just get happy, and then the keto was easy. And then there's a little bit of wobble there. So I'm still not strictly there, and I've, dropped a little bit. I'm my clothes are fitting better again. So I'm happy.
Mhm.
But there's this sense of, what, it's so much work. There's no freedom. And it's hard. It's hard to constantly figure out. And it's a burden that every bite you put in your mouth, if you're approaching it with fear and judgment, it's just not fun. And I just want to be free of that. I want to find a new easy way. And if that is the keto with intermittent fasting, which, of all my struggles, that's the least struggle, you know. I
Yes.
always do well on low carb, but I just want, you know, to feel that freedom, because I have two daughters, and I know I haven't been a very good role model in terms of this part.
So just another clarifying question. You're looking for to your inner being to correct me if I'm wrong, to let you know what is the path of least resistance for you now, so it could be easy, whether it's keto or something else.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And ultimately to come out of the struggle of, what, love myself just where I am. Because what was coming up is that I very much do have this. I grew up the fat girl, and I have a lot of shame, and guilt, and a lot of, I'm sure, and I've done a lot of work, but I'm sure there's still stuff that I need to process, where my outer body image, the way I look, is tied with my self-worth.
Mhm. Yeah.
So on the days that I look good, then it's a good day, you know and then the day that the scale is not in my favor, then I'm such a loser, I'm such a failure, I'll always be the fat girl.
What would you say, Jaymini, is the emotion, the most dominant emotion that you're feeling around this subject? Is it frustration or?
A lot of frustration.
Okay, Jaymini,
Yeah.
go ahead and get comfortable in your chair and close your eyes and relax. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Very good. Very good. Now, Jaymini, I'd like you to focus on this feeling of frustration. Really get in touch with this focus on frustration. We'll only be focusing on it for a few seconds, a minute or so. Just really get in touch with this feeling of frustration regarding the subject of food and wanting it to be easy. Very good, very good. So, Jamie, where in your body do you feel this emotion?
um, Probably my lower left belly.
Mm-hmm. Good, good. In your lower left belly. Very good, very good. Now, if it had a color, what color would it be?
Like an orange.
Mm-hmm. Like a bright orange or a
Like a medium dull.
very good, very good. And it had a shape. What shape would that be?
Oh, it's like this gnarly little knot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Is it like the size of a baseball or bigger or smaller?
Probably the size of a tennis ball, maybe a little bit bigger.
Yes. Yeah. And is it moving at all?
No,
Okay. Good. Good. And what is it made out of? Is it made of like the material of a tennis ball or is it something else?
You know, the like a sailor's knot material, that hempy, but it's really dirty hempy.
Like a rope?
Yeah, like a rope, like really rough, and it's covered in slime, and it's
Yes.
yucky.
Yeah. A knot. Yeah, that's been out on the boat for a long time, or an old creaky boat or something. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, so focus on this knot, Jaymini. See if you would like to pop this knot out of your body 3 to 5 feet in front of you, or if you would like to transform it a little bit first in your body.
I think I would like to transform it a little bit first.
Yes, that's good. Let's go ahead and do that. So go ahead and transform this knot into, let's start with the color. What color would feel better?
White.
White. Very good. Very good. So now it's white. You able to move it out of your body, or do you want to transform it a little more to maybe a different object that feels better? Or can you pop it out?
I can pop it out, I think, but
Okay.
it's not the 3 to 5. It's like close to my body still.
Mm-hmm. It's outside of your body. Have you?
Yeah, not completely though.
Not completely. Jaymini, what would feel better? Let's transition it. Let's transform it a little more. What would feel better? You could change it into something else that would feel better, a completely different object, a flower, a cloud,
A feather.
a feather. Nice. And what color is the feather? What colors does it have? How does it look?
It's like a little pigeon feather. It's mostly white, but there's areas of gray on it.
Yeah, yeah. So it's a little pigeon feather. Very good. So are you able to completely move that out of your body now in front of you?
Yes.
Good. Wonderful. Good job. Now looking at this feather, what would feel even better? What would feel even better than the feather? Or would you like to keep it the feather? Just looking for something that would feel good or a little bit better.
I forget the name of it, but if you ever watched the Quidditch ball, the golden, that, what is it called? That golden ball that flies, that they, with the little wings. Did you ever watch Harry Potter?
I have, but I wouldn't know. But yeah, that I
The golden Quidditch ball, let's call it.
Quidditch. Okay.
Quidditch.
Yes, 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 yes. The golden Quidditch ball. Yeah. And does it have wings? Does it have little wings?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. I could see that for sure, but it's not important that I see it. It's important you see it. So what would you like to do with this golden Quidditch ball? You want to like fly it up to the side of you or the right of you? Just move it out a little bit. Are you able to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Now, how does that feel? Would you like to leave it a golden Quidditch ball, or do you want to transform it into something else, or does that feel pretty good?
That feels pretty good.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Now, when you look at this golden Quidditch ball, Jaymini, what
Yes.
emotion do you feel?
I feel lighter. And somewhere along when we were doing the transforming it, the Abraham's words, there's nothing serious going on here.
Yeah, good, good, good. Now, I want you to focus on the actual emotion. So is it lighter?
Yes.
You feel lighter. Good. Yeah. So you feel lighter. That definitely feels like an emotion. So tap into that. Really feel that feeling, feeling lighter. Take a deep breath in and feel that feeling of feeling lighter. Yeah, just really milk that feeling of feeling lighter. Feel it in your shoulders and your body. Hmm. Yeah. Just feel lighter. Feel that feeling. Feeling lighter. And Jaymini, where in your body do you feel this feeling of feeling lighter?
In the area where the knot was, there's still like a little bit of constriction, but I mean the area feels much sort of freer. Like before, I wouldn't even like to focus in that area. It was like denial, it's hidden.
Okay,
And now it's like feels like it's now part of me. I can feel it, that part again, if that makes
good.
sense.
Excellent. Very good. So I want you to continue to feel that feeling of feeling lighter. And it's in that area, in that same area. And we are going to return to that residual wobble in your vibration over there. We're going to come back to that. But for now, let's feel that feeling of feeling lighter. Very good. And is it still the golden quibble ball? that you're
Quidditch.
seeing?
Yes, yes.
Quibble or
Quidditch.
Quidditch.
We can just call it the ball, the golden ball.
Very good. Very good. So feel that feeling, feeling lighter. And I want you to check in with your inner being. Jaymini, check in with your inner being and ask it if it has a message for you regarding this subject.
So it's saying that the reason the Quidditch ball came up, which I'm not even a Harry Potter fan, you know, is that it symbolizes play, joyfulness, um, that there's nothing serious going on. I mean, it's um, shouldn't be that heavy subject. It's all play and lightness.
There's nothing serious going on. I love this. It's all play and lightness. Yes, I love that. I love that. Very good. Very good. There's nothing serious going on. What a wonderful message. It's really feel into that. Feel into that message from your inner being. There's nothing serious going on. It's the ball represents play and lightness and having more fun. Wonderful. Wonderful. So looking at this situation, it's not even a situation, it's just a story. As we know, it's just a story. So looking at this belief or story, feeling of frustration from this vantage point where you are now, how can you look at this now?
How that the whole situation was just about teaching me to love myself.
Yes, yes, teaching you to love yourself. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Teaching you to love yourself. I wrote my book. Yeah, that was the journey for me as well. Teaching us to love ourselves. Yeah, feel into that. Teaching you to love yourself. Yes. It's not even about the food, is it?
No,
No, no. It's about loving yourself more and more and more, truly getting connected with yourself, that unconditional love, moving up the vibrational scale, loving yourself more and more unconditionally, and the play and the fun. Yeah. I mean, when you start having more play and fun, I have a feeling it's all going to be easy for you, just the way you want it. When you add that
Wow.
play and that fun into your life, Jaymini, whew, that is so powerful because that's what it's all about. It's the play and the fun. All that other stuff just is a little bit of a distraction when we know who we
Yes.
truly are. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What are you
Wow.
seeing right now? Yeah.
Wow.
What are you seeing right now?
Just it's just lightness, Um, when I close my eyes, it's just a golden, like a beautiful sunrise or sunset. And there's but the feeling inside me is most the change is what's most that stands out right now because it just there's so much more relief there, and I don't feel the fight anymore. That's probably the best way to put it. I don't feel
Mhm.
the fight.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Very good. There's no need to fight. I love it. I love it. So, so perfect. Very good. So when you're ready, I want you to open your eyes. Good. Good.
Yeah, I had lots of yawning and some tears, just started coming, and I know that's like an energetic release. So
Yes. Yeah. I had a session yesterday and I was releasing a lot. And
it feels
wow.
my face looks brighter too. It would feel. I know when I was watching Susan's session, it was like I could see the light change in that video too. As she got lighter and lighter, I could see the actually lift off of her.
Wow. Did you have another area?
Um,
Object?
so with this one, what would have been my second item seems shifted too, which would have been because of the judgment, I can never figure out what to cook, you know,
Hmm.
that's a daily struggle of, I want to cook this, but no, that's to this. And no, that's to that. And right now, that doesn't even feel relevant. Uh,
That's funny.
um, my third item would have been something that's non-food related. And I don't know if because I know your focus is more of that. Um,
It's
and I
fine.
don't,
If that, like, whatever is going on would be best.
um, so I have this weird pain on my right lower side that nobody's been able to figure out. Um, I think the most plausible thing that has been told to me is that it's as a result of scar tissue that I have there. And from time to time, if I'm either doing a lot of abdominal exercises or if it's certain times, when I'm close to my cycle, if I happen to like cough or sneeze, then it's like shooting, stabbing, burning pain starts, and I have trouble straightening up. And it seems to resolve when it wants to, and then I get happy for a while, like, oh, it's better, and then you know,
Mhm. All right. Okay. Yes, we use this method as well. It can be used on physical pain, not so much with the intention of to remove the physical pain, but to feel better.
Okay.
And then miracles can happen. So to speak.
Yes.
Just
Yes. Yes.
things happen when we feel into how we want to feel.
Yeah. Yeah.
As it's the same like if you're trying to lose weight, you're exercising and you're doing all these things, diets, whatever, in an with an intention to lose weight. And so it's very conditional. It's in order to, as opposed to play and fun, and I'm going to move my body because it feels good, and I'm going to focus on just feeling the way I want to feel in my body. And so when there's something that is, we have physical pain, it's like, oh, I'm going to focus on feeling the way I want to feel in my body. So yes, this can have a positive effect on that as well. So let's go ahead and do it. So go ahead and get comfortable and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in, and we'll see where this goes. We'll just have fun with it. What would you say is the main emotion, Jaymini, when you think about this physical pain? What would you say is the main emotion?
Probably grief and anger.
Grief and anger. Okay. Grief and anger. Just feeling into that. Which one would you say is stronger, grief or the anger?
Grief over, kind of, and there's a sense of betrayal under that. But now I'm thinking, is it the betrayal?
Very good, very good. The direction you're going in is actually where I was going. So if you could think of one example that you're want to share with us, willing to share with us of the grief, just in 2 sentences or so. Like an example, we're looking for an example of when you felt this grief.
When I look at a certain relationship in my life, uh, it wasn't supposed to be this way.
Okay. All right. So, Jaymini, feel into that feeling of grief. Just feel that emotion. So, really feel that emotion. Allow yourself to experience it fully. Now, where in your body do you feel that emotion?
On the right lower abdomen.
And is that where the pain is?
Yes.
Yeah. The right lower abdomen. Okay. Yes. So feel that feeling. Grief. What color is it?
Like dishwater green, dirty.
Mhm. Dishwater green, dirty. Yeah. Very good. So is it light, medium, or heavy? As far as like its weight.
Heavy.
Mm-hmm. And what object is it? What does it look like?
Like sludge.
Sludge. Yeah. And so is it liquidy or just like
Yeah,
sludge?
like sludge, like liquid.
Sludge.
Yeah.
Yeah, sludge. And is it just in that area or is it like going out?
It's just in that area.
Yeah, yeah. Good. So, what would you like before I ask you what you would like to change it into, is it moving at all?
Just barely.
Just barely. Yes. And if it moved a little bit faster, would that feel better, worse, or the same?
Probably the same.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Now, Jaymini, what color would feel better than that?
Pink, like a baby soft pink.
The baby soft pink. Nice. Nice. So go ahead and change it to that. Now, are you able to move that out of your body now that you change it into pink?
No, not yet.
Okay. Okay. Good. What would you like to change it into? This sludge, this pink sludge now. Is it still sludge or is it something else? That would feel better. What would feel better?
I'm going to transform it to like candy floss, cotton candy.
Cotton candy?
Hmm.
Is it, did you say floss?
Well, I'm from Kenya. We used to call it candy floss, but it's cotton candy is what I'm talking about.
Cotton candy. Good, good.
Yeah.
So go ahead, like that. Change it into cotton candy. Is it still pink or is it a different color or all different colors?
It's just still pink, yeah.
Yeah. Change it into pink cotton candy. Very
Okay.
good. Yeah. Yeah. Now, Jaymini, are you able to pop that out of your body?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Good. So see that cotton candy, maybe 3 to 5 feet in front of you. Just see that cotton candy and just look at it. And what emotion are you feeling when you look at this cotton candy?
Like suppressing an urge to giggle. I just want to giggle.
Isn't that funny? I know. I giggle sometimes too at this point. Right. Yeah, it's just don't suppress it. Let it go. Yeah. On candy, 3 to 5 feet in front of you. It's just funny. It just feels good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, let it go. Let it flow. Feel that feeling. Very good. Now, Jaymini, I have a sneaking suspicion, but what emotion do you feel when you're looking at this cotton candy?
Just playfulness. I'm just, ah, it's where I didn't allow myself because it was always be serious. You must take life seriously. And so I think any play I felt, I wasn't sort of allowed to
Okay, okay, don't analyze it.
express.
Don't analyze it. Just feel
Uh,
it. What is the emotion you feel? What is the emotion you feel when you think about just play
Just
the
like a playful baby, just play, giggle and be silly and
Mhm.
and and, and goofy. Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
play like a baby, silly, goofy, just free. Just fun and play. Yeah, feel that feeling of play and fun and silly and like a baby, that innocence, that just laughing at everything, just laughing at everything, like the Dalai Lama, just laughing at everything. Just like just laughing. funny. That's funny. I don't even know what's funny. It's just funny.
No, it is funny. Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful feeling. Just that wonderful feeling. Pure, innocent joy, play and fun. So, Jamie, where in your body do you feel that feeling?
Just all over my belly, like little champagne bubbles in my heart.
Ah, yeah, all over, little champagne bubbles, and so it's like flowing throughout your whole body, and yeah. So just where do you feel it the most, or is it just moving all over from your head to your
It's
just
moving all over from my head to my toes.
yeah, is it like an energy or a liquid, or is it just like if you were going to describe to me how it feels, how would that feel?
Champagne bubbles.
Champagne, oh, I love that, like bubbles, champagne bubbles. That it's like celebration and joy and laughter. Yeah, there's not anything necessarily in particular you need to be laughing at or joyful at. Just laughing and yeah, for no reason.
Yeah.
Happy for no
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. To feel that feeling, Jaymini, just really milk that. Wow, does not feel good.
Yeah.
Now, coming from that feeling of just pure innocent joy, fun, playfulness for no reason. Yes. How does that area feel now in your body that we started out
Much,
with?
much lighter.
It's much, much lighter. Yeah, it's much, much lighter. This joy is just flowing through there. Yeah. How do you want to feel? Just pretend that you're feeling. When you think about that area in your body now, how do you want to feel?
I'm like, woohoo!
Yeah, yeah. Just woohoo! Yeah, I want to feel like woohoo! Yeah, yeah. Just feel that feeling. And there's nothing to do. There's nothing to change. There's nothing to analyze or strategize. It's just feel that feeling going through your body of pure of champagne bubbles for everyone. Champagne bubbles for everyone. Yay.
You get champagne. You get champagne. We
And
all get champagne.
yes, you all get champagne. Really feel that feeling. Just feels good. And then you can go back to this moment anytime you want. Champagne bubbles and just feeling that feeling running through your body of joy. Come back to this time. Back to the champagne bubbles anytime you want. And that's it. That's it.
Oh,
That's all there is. Nothing,
nothing
nothing
serious
wrong
going on.
here. Oh, what are you feeling now?
I feel so much freedom. So much freedom.
Good, good, wonderful. So take a deep breath and open your eyes when you're ready. Yeah.
I had so much yawning release, just so much energy, just move, like
Yeah.
God, I feel like my face is even lighter.
Yeah. Yeah. Just the yawning, the lightness in your face. Yeah, it's all part of it. Yeah. Yeah. And
You're
tears, if
awesome.
that happens, that's totally a release.
Yeah, I had some more of those too.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
had more of those tears too. Just lots of yawning to just getting that energy
Hmm.
moving.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Well,
wanted to say thank you so much, Rhonda. This was really powerful, and I can feel it. I can see it in my face as I'm looking at myself. I feel it in my body. I feel it, not so heavy in my heart. And I also want to tell you, I've been part of your group for a while now, and I noticed that lately you've been kind of pushing things forward, and I really really love it. And I want to tell you that the stuff that you post and your videos now and your book definitely spoke to me and helped me through some hard times.